So far this year, I have watched probably less games than I have fingers, honestly. But that was absolutely incredible. That was something special. I mean, that was a joy to watch. I couldn't stop smile and get involved in the goals. I mean, I don't support either of these teams. I'm just a huge fan of football and some of these players as individual players. But man, that was absolutely incredible. 9 goals. PSG win 5-4 in France, the first leg of the Champions League semi-final. Yeah, they've got a nice, slender, narrow lead going into the second leg. Yes, my hair's atrocious, I know. I had no intention of recording anything, but after watching that spectacle, I have to. I mean, where to start? PSG were 5-2 up, Bayern clawed it back 5-4. Bayern took the lead. A penalty which should never have been a penalty, but it was a great penalty nonetheless in terms of its execution. We had brilliant moments of display of individualistic brilliance. I mean, I don't know what words I'm using now, by Olise, Kvaratskhelia, who else? Upamecano, João Neves. I mean, it was absolutely amazing, jaw-dropping. Probably the best game all year. I mean, I know I haven't watched much, as I have kind of alluded to already, but it was definitely the game that stood out to me. I mean, 9 goals, what more do you want? I can't imagine next week's game will have the same feel. I'll be surprised if it gets half of that amount of goals, but you never know. Atletico Madrid are playing pretty well in Europe, and I actually give them a good chance over Arsenal. It's not as if Arsenal have been, let's just say, star-studded, for example. But yeah, it'll definitely be an interesting game next week. But this game, I mean, hats off to these two teams because both teams have a frightening attack trio. Bayern's attack trio have just reached 100 goals altogether, which is sensational. They're the first trio outside of Madrid and Barca's famous ones to do so. On the other side, you've got PSG with Dembele, Kvaratskhelia, Desiree Doué. I mean, all the wingers are absolutely fantastic. They've got everything you want. Goals, technical ability, can hold the ball, takes on the defenders, so much pace, and they've just got so much to offer in their lockers. And I actually just read a quote from Thierry Henry about it, about this game not being boring, because that's kind of been the consensus. And I can understand that, because part of the reason why my football consumption has been so low as of late is partly because trying to kind of digest a lot of football right now is very difficult. It is a bit boring, but Scottish League is really intense right now. I don't even know what to say. All my words are gone. I mean, guys, did you not enjoy that? That was unbelievable. I mean, you could understand if you're French or German, you would have been so heavily invested. But looking at the game overall, it's a very, as I've said, narrow lead. And if I'm Bayern, I'm looking at it thinking, I'm licking my lips, because we were back. Well, I say we as in I'm Bayern in this. We were 5-2 down, completely looked, I don't want to say out of it, but we're 3-goal disadvantage now, only 1 goal. We can score with ease, and if we're going back to Germany, we know we can score in abundance. That's how I would be thinking if I was Vincent Kompany and if I was Bayern Munich, because they should have all the confidence in the world. I don't think PSG should sit in and try and defend. No. I think if they're going to get through this next game, because it's going to be a mammoth task despite them having the advantage, they're going to have to play the same way. They're going to have to come out, be aggressive, be assertive, and just be on the front foot and just be positive. Now, albeit it's going to be very challenging in that hostile environment, and I think Bayern will really look to start fast, and I think they will come out of the blocks like an Olympic sprinter. I mean, but that game was something special. Another point I wanted to bring up, I mean, how stupid were some of the teams around Europe, and England, Spain, to not snatch up Kvaratskhelia or Olise. Honestly, Kvaratskelia's valuation is probably doubled from what it was when he was purchased by PSG. I mean, I'm actually frustrated he's playing in France. He's too damn good to play in France, too damn good to play for PSG, even though I do actually, one of the few moments in my life when I can actually look at that team and think, shit, they are so good, and they're such an enjoyable team to watch, the way they're presently constructed. And I think a lot of that is not just individual talent, but Luis Enrique, what a manager. I mean, I can't dislike him. The way he comes across, the way he speaks, and the way he coaches, and the fact that he's got this, has so much been in the past about an individual in this team, as they are a team now. They're a fantastic team with great individual talents, but they all know their roles, and that's what's so impressive. And then Vincent Kompany, who had, well, me definitely was a huge doubter when he first came in. Now, albeit it's the Bundesliga and Bayern winning the league is a given on most occasions, but he's really got them playing in such a special way, and I'm just bummed out because I wish this was the final. Just imagine 5-4, 10-ish minutes to go, however long it was, PSG had that one goal, and Bayern are looking to chase, to take the game to extra time. Imagine that feeling, man, one of the all-time Champions League finals that would have been. Damn it! I just don't think the matchup, so whoever goes through will be the clear and runaway favourite, but I just don't think whoever they play in the final, the matchup won't give us the same sort of game. I don't think the game will be anywhere near the same. It'll be a different, I mean, I think the winner of this team could possibly steamroll one of the other two teams. But yeah, that's my thoughts. Let me know what you guys think if you enjoyed it. I mean, I'm very much looking forward to the second leg in Germany. Yeah, I got a lot to do this week in terms of recording. We got boxing, a lot to talk about. So yeah, subscribe, like, comment, and enjoy.